Welcome to the 2025 announcements video. Now you're probably wondering, I've done this before? Yeah, about a year ago, I did an announcements video, which actually announced some pretty cool stuff that actually is still sticking around as much as possible. Huh? Okay, so that's a problem. Now this year, not as big. There's more announcements, but they're a lot more smaller, I'd say. I mean, maybe like 1 to 3 of the announcements are as much of a big magnitude as last year. But we'll see. We'll see. It really depends on how you guys feel about them. Alright. First one. I'm going to talk about some of the upcoming projects that are confirmed for this channel, or that will be confirmed. First off, I'm going to talk about the Q&A. It is happening. It was actually recorded over a month ago, and what I did for it is I recorded it on 4 different things. I recorded it on Hive. When I played Skywars, I recorded it actually on the Twilight SMP because I recorded that before Sword SMP was a thing. Well, at least the thing that was available to me at that point, but you get the point. Alright, and I also recorded it on Fortnite and Valorant. Mostly because Fortnite has been a staple of this channel's existence. And Valorant is really one of the more up-and-coming things that a lot of people like. 20 questions, 19 of them are answered in there. The last one is answered just as an extra thing, but yeah. So it is still being worked on. I haven't had an insane amount of time to work on it because it was because I kind of had to focus on deep cuts of my next video and the 1K special, which did take away a lot of time for me to be able to use it. It's now one of my more top priorities since those 2 things are majority done. Majority, I'll talk about it. I'll talk about the next video in a second. But it's getting close. The main editing is done. I just have to add some special effects. No subtitles. I'm not spending that much time on it. On that part. I just gotta make it look funny, make it look like good transitions. It should be available in about a week from this being uploaded. Alright, next up. Before I talk about the next video, I'm gonna talk about basically changing my upload format. Like how I do videos. So about a year ago, I established this secret sort of format that I've stuck to for a while. Basically, I upload 2 Fortnite videos and 1 variety video, kind of in that order. It was a good format at the time because I wasn't really streaming that much when I originally developed it. And thanks to me streaming Minecraft so much, it's affected the fact that it's basically just become a top priority thing, and it's majority of the focus of my channel now, which is great. It is, but actually no buts. It is a great thing, but it's also kind of shown that Fortnite is a lot less relevant, and having a lot more of a Minecraft fan base isn't good when you specifically upload, well, not really Minecraft videos. So I've changed that a little bit. Not specifically Minecraft videos, but it's a better alternative that I think you guys are gonna like. So 1 Fortnite video, 1 variety video, because you guys seem to like those at least. And I'm gonna do a new thing where I take one of my more popular streams and I basically edit it into a high quality video. I'm gonna call them remixed streams because I kind of don't have because that's the best name I can come up for it, which isn't really a good name, but compared to some of the other things, it's good. I think you guys are gonna enjoy them, especially with the first one that I can actually announce by now. It is me. It's basically so the stream that I've chosen for the first one is the one where I pretend to be Game Test. It set the foundation for me streaming Hive as much as I do. A lot of people enjoyed it. It's a very funny stream, and I think it could be a great candidate for a first one of those videos. So, how far along is it? Well, I've done all the deep cut stuff, and I've sent it over to 6gear so we can do some subtitles for it, which it might take a while. I'm purely saying that because 6gear is a lot more busier in the summer right now than he actually is when he was at school. Mostly because he was sleeping in school, but he is very busy. He's very busy actually recently. Yes! Get Dookie! Alright, so it is a great video for me to start on, but deep cuts have been done on it, so like the main footage that I want to use, I've sent it to 6gear for subtitles, but he always likes to throw in his own elements, which are great. The elements that he does throw in actually look phenomenal. Like for this next one, he's doing a full Mountain Dew ad recreation, but in Blender with Lego figures. Now that is cool. It's very cool. I really like it, and he's shown me some photos on them, and it looks phenomenal. He's spending a lot of time on it, adding his own elements into it, and I really think that you guys are gonna love him. That's basically the next video that's in development, and that's how far it is. I sent him the deep cutted stuff about, how long has it been? It's been, how long is it actually? It's been about 3 weeks, I'd say. So, timeline for the video, like, near the end of July, maybe. I don't know. It depends on when he sends it back to me, because I like to take about, like, 2 to 4 weeks adding the actual extra effects that I add onto videos, but since it's summer, it'll probably take a bit less. Alright, also, just like a bit of a notice, I'm also going to mention the fact that I know that my videos have been a lot slower coming out recently, but basically, we're putting a lot, me and 6gear are putting a lot of time into the videos, a lot of time and effort. Alright, enough rambling on about that, let's actually talk about the next thing. Alright, I'm going to do a quick mention to the room tour that I was talking about in the 1K special. My phone is crap. There is no excuse to that. It is absolute crap. The quality on the camera is bad. It's an iPhone 7. So don't really expect anything incredible. And the thing is, my camera has become so crap that it won't even focus. And it makes this buzzing noise every time I pull up the regular photo mode. Yeah, that's not normal at all. So I have to be in selfie mode every time. Every time I go on my phone and try and take a photo, even if I really need to, or like to study or something. The Q&A can't, the room tour can't be done right now because of how crappy it is. It can't focus for its own life, and it's very uncomfortable recording things in selfie mode. It's very, very uncomfortable. Even if I'm in like class and I have to take a photo for something for like a test tomorrow for like a reminder, I have to go in selfie mode, and it looks so awkward. And when I try and tell my teacher just my situation, they don't believe me and they think I'm weird. Not great at all. So I will say this: if I get a new phone, or should I say when I get a new phone, because at some point, I hope soon, when I get a new phone, I am going to record a room tour as soon as I can. I promise you guys a room tour in 1K, and I will give you a room tour once I have that camera finished. Alright, next up, I guess I can cover basically when I'm going to be away. So I am going to be away for lengthy periods of time during the summer. So there are 3 notable ones where I'm going to be away for lengthy amounts of time. The first one is actually coming up pretty soon. So I'm going camping like 3 hours away by car from where I live, from where I basically live. And that's just putting it lightly. It is very far away. It is 1 hour away from any village or town. It's that deep in the woods. And I'm going to be gone from the 9th to the 16th, which means I will miss the 3-year anniversary, which I actually have at least one thing planned out for that anniversary. I mean, maybe if the Q&A takes too long, then I may end up releasing that on the 12th as well, but I don't know. I won't be there. That's the point, which is definitely going to be an issue. And so what I'm going to work with 6 Year, we've talked about this and we agreed that he will have my email and password, which is sketchy enough on its own, but he knows me in real life, and he's the one that I have the most trust in for this. I get it, 6 Year, but I have no one else, guys. I don't want to leak my personal information. He's the most trustworthy person that I have that knows my personal information. Bread Boy would spam trains, and God only knows what Laser would do. And the thing is, Laser's going to be gone for like over half of the summer at camps, and I don't know which times he's going to be gone. For 6 Year, I know when he's going to be gone. It's going to be like first half of July, or at least like majority of July, and he's going to be here during August, which means that the channel will be completely inactive, except for the one scheduled video at that point. So what he's gonna end up doing is, during the other 2 breaks, when he will be here, because he won't be here from the 9th to the 16th, which means the channel will be completely inactive at that point, besides the scheduled stuff. Meaning that what we're gonna do when I am away, when he is here, we are going to have some special guests streaming for me, which I'm actually going to do kind of like a form if anybody wants to do it. I may ask some people personally on if they want to do it, just in case if I don't get enough people. But the thing is, if you are able to stream for me, you need to at least have the ability to enter in a stream key to produce a video, to produce a stream. Like, you need to be able to enter in any stream key. It can't be on YouTube Studio streaming from there. I know some people are able to do that. Like 6 Year has done it on my channel. MMX technically has, but kind of crashed, so I had to actually show up on my own like computer and basically try and do the basically try and go on a Discord call and share his screen and just act like I'm not there. So I will probably ask some people like Game Test or D-Dinos if they're able to do it. Dino said that he's able to do it. I don't know about sharing my email with him, but I'll at least be able to work something out where he can stream for me, hopefully. Point is, okay, so the other 2 times that I'm going to be gone, they aren't fully worked out yet. I'm going to be gone for like a week at the end of August, and I'm going to be back, and I'm also going to be gone for like a little bit before then. Point is, I won't get into it, but the safest way to say is that I'm not going to be here for the second half of August. So that is pretty much when 6 Year is going to manage my channel, and that is when we're going to have some guests streaming for me. So if anybody wants to, enter in the form down below. Also, before I leave for at least the first trip, I'm going to announce something. I'm going to announce, so basically, ever since for like the past little while, it's been kind of sketchy with the fact that I don't have anybody. So like, say if I get hacked, or I at least lose my account on Discord, or my password on like my stream. Actually, no, YouTube is fine because I have a lot of backup stuff for that. But for Discord, if I lose my account, then the whole server is kind of unmanaged. And because I don't have any other account that's active, like no other people active that basically have the ability to kind of manage the Discord when I'm gone, or basically if I get hacked. Basically that means that the Discord is going to become a desert storm. And after me being gone for 2 months, I basically can't trust any of you guys to basically manage yourselves. It's safe to say that after that, it's going to take a while for me to trust you guys on your own again. So, I'm going to appoint an admin. And this is going to be the first time since I appointed MGG admin, which was not deserved. He did not deserve it. I did it so he could help improve the server. He did jack squat, and he's banned. We don't need to go into that. Watch the video on my experience with MGG to figure out how and why. So, I'm going to actually appoint an admin, someone who will have majority of the role stuff. So, one thing that I'm going to do with a mod, with whoever is the admin, they can't be under 13. I'm already getting Flamer having mods that are under 13. They can't be under 13. They aren't even supposed to be on Discord in the first place, but they just can't be under 13. Secondly, I will choose from the mod selected list already. So like, whoever is a mod right now is a good candidate. I will reveal my choice selection on July 8th on who will be the next mod. I mean, who will be the new admin. Basically, they will manage the Discord when I'm gone from now on. Because last time I trusted 6 here, because I would trust 6 here, but the last time that I gave him mod perks, it was by accident. So I accidentally gave the 8th role mod capabilities for 30 minutes. And in that time frame when he figured it out, he timed out 3 people. And I'm pretty sure he kicked a couple. So he's not being trusted for it. So I'm going to at least trust somebody who's already been a mod for. I will reveal the selection on July 8th. Basically, I am going to take a long time to at least figure out who it's going to be. And also, you guys can't complain about this. Because if you keep complaining about it, then and you say, oh, I would be a better admin. Look at your track record. Specifically, I'm talking to Jork right now, because you complain about a lot of the admins. Despite the fact that when you were a mod, you literally started an anime profile holocaust. So it's not gonna be anytime soon that you're gonna end up doing that. Also, I might as well mention this. Mods are kind of getting thin, so I'm gonna do another mod application pretty soon. Actually, it's probably in the description right now. So go check that out. This is a longer announcements thing. A lot more minor stuff, but alright, it's about to get a bit better. So another like small thing that I'm gonna do is during the summer, it's safe to say that when I streamed earlier, it's a lot better for the channel. Now I can't do that all the time. Specifically during from September to June. I can't do that because I have to go to school. I can't, since I'm on the West Coast, I can't stream until maybe the earliest, the time that I stream now is the earliest that I can stream in the school on weekdays, which is very sad. And it's a huge disadvantage for me. Because a lot of people are going to be asleep. It's basically the worst time that I can stream. But I have to stream it because I have no other option. So, at least during the summers, I'm going to stream at least 1 hour earlier, starting when I get back from my first vacation. So, on the 18th or the 17th is going to be the first stream where I stream at least 1 hour early. And it's going to be like that until September, at least. Well, I'll make that sort of a new thing that we can do. But yeah. Alright, this is where it gets a bit better. Some of the big stuff that I'm going to do from now on. Alright. So, there was a goal that I did a while ago. for subscribers. Basically, if I hit a certain goal, I think it was like 600 or 650, where I did a treasure hunt stream. Obviously, that never happened because I was planning on it in Collabland Season 1, but the world got corrupted, which was a problem. Then, I mean, we aren't really in the stage for it in Collabland Season 2, so that's not going to happen. So, I will end up actually doing it pretty soon. I'm actually planning on it, but it's not going to be where you think. It's basically kind of like a... So it is going to be a treasure hunt. I'm going to import a world. I already have selected said world. And basically it's going to be like a treasure hunt if you can find like certain blocks or certain items or something. It's going to be a big map. I already have it selected. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. At least. It's going to be much better than the stuff in Collabland. Also, so talk in the comments what I should do for like the reward for whoever wins the most amount of the treasure hunt stuff. Or at least, I guess, like the fastest time. I want to hear your thoughts. I don't really have an answer for one right now. I at least want to hear you guys' feedback on what I should do for it. Okay, so it is happening, and it's a lot better now because the channel is a lot bigger. But I'm also going to be doing a few other things. I've got like 2 more things left, and they're also both pretty big. Some might say massive. No, we aren't going there. We are not going there. Alright, basically. The first one, I'm starting a podcast. Well, yeah, I'm starting a podcast. Basically, for the past few months, I've been recording my after-school walks with Breadboy, 6-Year, Laser, Unk, and a few other people. I am going to make that a podcast. Why? So I can show you guys what we're like off stream. And why I think Breadboy is one of the funniest people I've ever met. It's actually really cool. I have 53 things recorded for it. Yes, they know about it. Well, at least 6-Year knows about it. Breadboy saw me record stuff, so he should be fine with it. Laser, he doesn't mind it. Unk might get mad. Actually, he probably will get mad, especially since I recorded him saying something very that he got very mad about. You'll find out what it is for the episode. Basically, I've recorded 53 sessions. If you guys like it enough, I will record more next year at school. Also, I've made it so that I've used AI to get rid of most of the background noise. There's gonna be like minor amounts of background noise, also camera stuttering, but I've cleared up as much as I can. As much as I possibly can to make it actually work. The podcast is going to be called 6 Years Basement. The episodes I'd say would range from like... It's very weird because like sometimes my phone just runs out of storage, but majority of the episodes are about 15 minutes long. So I'd say that the episodes are like from 5 minutes to 19 minutes. It really depends on the day and how much battery was in my phone, how much storage was in my phone. But it's really cool. I will talk a lot more about it. It's basically going to be a completely separate channel, not on this channel. I've learned from AI Beats and the AI covers why it's not a good idea, and the Lego Animations thing. I learned why it's not a good idea. It does not focus on the main topic of the channel. It'll be a completely separate channel that'll be done for it. I have an experimental logo for it. I'll put it up on screen now. It's not the main one, but if I don't get... I might do like an art contest for submissions for it. Chances are it probably won't work. The first episode will at least release on July 12th. So like at the main anniversary point of the main channel. But yeah, it's very funny. It really is. It's very funny. It's kind of diving into what I'm like off screen. To like what we're like off screen. And it's very funny. Go check it out if it's out already. Alright, the last one. This is the last announcement. I'm thinking of doing a 24-hour stream. Now, the day, it isn't confirmed yet. I'm thinking towards the end of July. That is what I'm thinking. If I do so, it'll be like a bunch of different games that I play. So not just one, which will be a first for many streams, because I normally only play like one game or something. But another thing that I'm gonna do, I will be sleeping, but I'll sleep with my mic muted in the VC, which means you guys can do whatever you want when I'm sleeping. I am terrified if this happens, because you guys are gonna not hold back. I know what you guys are like in my VCs. Now, you guys unsupervised is already chaotic enough. I don't think you guys are gonna be able to hold back per se during that stream. That it's gonna be a chaotic stream. But I'd like to do one at least by the end of the summer. I prefer before the end of July. I prefer. Because I'm not going to be here a lot of August. And doing like a subathon, I think would be too long and too inexperienced for this channel. It's going to be hard to pull off, but I'm going to at least try to do a 24-hour stream. Alright, that's it. That's all the announcements that I had. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment what I said, check out the forums in the description, which are basically the mod forums and the what other forums I said. Oh yeah, the stream forums. Okay, fill them out as much as you can. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys later.